How's it going, you guys, and welcome back to another Tenkaichi HQ video. Today we're going to be going over some equipment. We're going to be covering what is the best equipment to be putting on the new units. So it's going to be an equipment guide of sorts for you guys. So if you guys are having some trouble with maybe getting the best performance out of the units, this will be definitely a good guide. We have with us today Pharaoh.
What's good?
We got me waiting for my Zamasu copy, aka Sans. If you guys don't know Sans, he's in Prof's Guild. Homie of mine, mod of my streams, good guy. And we got Broly.
What's up?
So, let's start off. We'll start off with the hypest character, in my opinion, on the We're gonna start with the Zamasu banner. We'll do another video on the Vegito banner for the units on that banner. But I want to start with Zamasu because I've been pulling hard because I'm free to play. And he is just clearly the best unit on this banner for sure, without a doubt. And arguably, you could argue he's better than Gogeta at like lower stars for sure. So yeah, I mean, I think it really depends on what team you run him on, because you can run him on God Key, Fusion Warrior, and Future. So, like, obviously, if you're going to be running him on Future, you should be awakening that Future Strike equip. If I can find it on my screen here. It has Future, yeah, here it is, Future Gohan on it. So it boosts both defenses and then raw strike attack. So if you can get this last slot up to at least, like, 4 to 5%, 4% being, you know, minimum, unless you're trying to Z the equip, he'll be dealing some heavy strike damage. I mean, what do you guys think in terms of like a solid strike equipment if you're going to be throwing it on him? Because most of the God Key units are Future units anyways, so I feel like that's just a must equip regardless. That Awakened Future equip. Do you guys agree? Like,
Yeah.
Equip is a menace.
yeah.
Oh, which equip? Hold on.
The Awakened You Stay Here, where it's Future Gohan on it. So literally both defenses, and then it's raw strike attack on the last slot. Per future battle member.
I don't even think I have that equipped, to be honest.
Really? I think
I would have to check. Like I got a lot equipped, and I barely know. I know them, but you know, like I'd be like all over the place.
Yeah, the first slot is literally base strike defense. The second slot is base blast defense, and then the last slot is strike attack per future battle member.
Yeah.
I would have to find that one.
I
But
run that equip on like, let's see, like 2 of my units now. Yeah, I used to run it like on LF Rose, but BB's just better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a great equip for any fusion, or not fusion, future member. But again, half of the value on this equip, right, is that right now, more than half of the best God Key units are just Future units.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're running, like, Fuse Zamasu on God Key, you're more than likely going to have, like, either, you know, VB on the bench with him, or, like, you know, like, any of the Rosés, or the Goku Blacks. Like, they just coincide so well with each other, the two tags. I do think that another solid equip for him is his own, the new one that you get. Yeah, the new one where it's Behold My Perfect Divinity. Behold. Yeah, where it's just double attack. Yeah, I mean, like up to 18% strike attack. Like, that's a lot of base strike attack.
Yeah.
I think.
Honestly, you know that block equip, like that cell one.
yeah, I was just thinking of that one.
The one where it's alt damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one could be like a better fit than the other one.
So, oh my god, I'm trying to find it. I know which one you're talking about though, but I'm just trying to find it because I remember I didn't grind that equip, and I regret doing it. Yeah, here it is. You die along with the Earth, base strike attack, base blast attack, special move, and all. Yeah, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna counter that argument with that equip there, and I'm gonna say the Goku Black one from PvP. This scythe will carve a reminder into your mortal flesh. Because you can just get a ridiculous amount of strike attack. So, I think I think that equip might be better for Zamasu just because it's double strike attack.
Like that imperfect cell equip, like that's blah.
Well, okay, so that's if you're gonna run him on regen.
No, it has no regen buffs. It has like special move ult damage and 21.5% strike.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I know which one you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of the raw blast attack one. Yes,
Huh.
yes, I've actually been working on re-rolling this equipment, the middle slot, because I have one that's already decent, like S rank, and I don't want to mess with it.
Of course.
So I want, well, the first slot is red on the one I'm trying to re-roll. It's like a 14% to blast defense. So I really want to gold slot this middle slot so I can put it on Zamasu or green metal cooler because LOE. Their time will come.
I think that's the second equip for him.
I think another really solid equipment for that Zamasu, by the way, that I run on him. What do I run on him? I run the because I run him on God Key.
Also run Power Unleash, which gives him another pure strike buff.
Which one is that? The Power
It's
Unleashed.
The black one.
It's
Power
another-
Unleashed. which
Oh,
gives
per
also
God
5%
Key. It's
strike.
like when God Key's a battle member. Yeah.
And Zamasu's God Key, so.
Yeah. I think if you're gonna run him on God Key, I think that having this Proud Warrior is like the best God Key equip in the game, hands down. Like it's raw strike defense. Like there's no other raw strike defense equip. So until they add another one, this is definitely the best one for God Key. So and then if you can get like double blast defense, you cover like both defenses on the equipment. So like I have a bunch of Z's on this equipment because
Oh,
it really
that-
makes the
I-
difference.
I
You know,
got.
there's also a future equip that also gives pure strike defense.
But that's for future. If you're gonna run them on future.
I got a good one. So, a region. So, we had a couple Evil King Piccolo's, quips, and they are not that bad.
The Evil King Piccolo.
Quips, yeah.
That's cool.
Which one?
The like I am looking under all the region, all the clips under the character, and like this is lots of them. The one that had like a
Which one are you talking about? The
Well,
I'm Young Again?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a solid one. Yeah, like all these, I mean some of these equips you don't really need. Like again, like it obviously depends on which tag you're gonna run him on. Like this new Awakened Beerus one is dumb good. If you can get a solid like last slot on this, 32% to strike attack at max. Like yeah, like even if you can get it to 25, that's a whole Z ability right there for most units. So like you like covering your base stats on an equipment is solid because if you can get one equip that has a super high base stat, you can focus like the other two equipment on a raw booster, which is that where so if for those of you guys that don't know, the base stat right is different from an equipment when it boosts where it just says per battle member or when X battle member.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yes.
and base.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a higher multiple. So when you do that, it pretty much oversimplified. You want to get at least to 120% of your base stats on whatever stat you're trying to increase, and then once you get to like roughly close to 120%, and that's including like Z abilities, you want to maximize the raw percentage. So that's why when some people are like just throwing Zenkais on the bench to boost one unit, it just doesn't do anything because you pretty much cap out at like around 120%. You can't just keep boosting up percentages. There is a fall off. So that's why if you can that's why one Zenkai unit on a bench to cover one unit is super powerful, because one Zenkai unit does make the difference. Like I noticed my Majin Vegeta on Vegeta Family when I have Nameku on the bench, it hits. And I did the math earlier today, actually. He's exactly at like 130% for Z abilities. And I have a perfect last slot on the Vegeta family where it's 5% per Vegeta family battle member.
And,
So his strike attack is just like disgusting. So
the best like so he has like 3 Zenkais he can do like Zenkai Go Giga and
Zamasu, yeah, Zenkai, yeah, Gogeta Zenkai boosts him, and then the Red Cell Zenkai boosts him. I don't think there's another Red Zenkai that boosts him though, is there? Am I wrong?
No.
I'm just like scrolling through real quick just to make sure. Unless they Zenkai this Red Zamasu, they will. I guarantee they'll Zenkai the Red Zamasu before they Zenkai Rose.
Good.
We already have a Zenkai Goku Black, so it's time for them to Zenkai the Zamasu.
The god.
So, I think
The Motor.
I just genuinely think that this future equip right here is the best one for him. This one's pretty good, the red melee type one, but this is a raw attack buffer. So if you can put this on with like a high variant of, say, the Scythe one, and then arguably either like the new equip for him, Behold My Perfect Divinity, or like the Awakened Beerus one, or
I honestly think the Beerus one may be a better fit than the
new one.
The Scythe.
Yeah, I mean you get a higher strike attack, so like yeah, if you can get the percentage high up. The only reason why I say this,
you're already getting like the ult and special buffs from Bois.
Yeah, I think just like it really depends. Like you should always have the Beerus one. I feel like you should always have at least 2 equips that are boosting the base stats, maximize the strike, and then depending on the tag you run him on, if you're gonna run him on Fusion Warriors, you better be putting this Yosha equip on him, bro, because yeah, like
Really has yet to complete it.
What do you mean? I have a Z.
You don't have 3 Zs.
You're right, I don't. I only have 1 Z. Listen, they're coming along. They're coming along. The Kid Buu one, by the way, we didn't talk about it, but the damage to Sun family and Vegeta family will be pretty strong on him as well.
Vegeta family reroll.
So.
Alright,
let's move away from Zamasu here. I think we pretty much covered that you just need to be running but just like, you know, maximizing the strike attack with equipment here. Yeah. I mean, obviously you can run. There's a few other raw strike attacks for regen, but I think his best fit is definitely just God Key and Future for sure. Regen is a thing, but I think those two are just because of the supportive capabilities the tags have, like Vegeta, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then Vados. Like those two units are just like undeniably the best supports in the game.
Yeah.
What if you're like not running on Future and you're like running a legitimate God Key team? If you're not running them on Future, replace the Awaken You Stay Here with the Power Unleashed one. It only gives like a slight strike attack debuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to have like
unless
one
you're running like a future, unless you're running like a future God Key variant.
Yeah,
like,
but you have to like run VB every time.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get like the same.
But you could run the purple VB too if you have him at 6 stars because he boosts God Key also.
That's what I'm saying. That's the VB.
Yeah.
The
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about the
also
blue VB.
You can, but I think
blue, purple, red, right there.
Maybe a bit better.
Oh, he's not even close, dude. He's so much better. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the purple Vegito, the new Vegito, who's, by the way, probably the most fun unit to be using. I 14 starred him. Dude, stats are crazy. That first blast attack just always hits like a truck. As for equipment, I honestly think, again, just like Future is just like his best tag. Like the Saiyans don't do limits. Like this equipment's so good, dude. Like why it has such good rates? Like disgusting. For sure, disgusting.
God Key is not bad, but he's more better on Future.
Yeah. I think Future and Fusion Warriors, I think for now, he definitely helps Fusion Warriors like get their leg back in the meta. But you know that Super Vegito Zenkai is coming, so he's gonna be replaced on Fusion Warriors for sure.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
So
Zenkai boost him.
Isn't he a range type?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That one equip.
Saiyans don't do limits.
No, well that one, but I was thinking of Trunk Stay Back. That one. What it does.
Where is that? The oh yeah. The base blast attack, the 18%, and then it's double defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good equip too. Honestly, like if you're trying to maximize the Trunk Stay Back, it's base future Gohan.
I don't really like that one. If you really want to run something good, you can do Awaken. You've earned yourself a little reward, which gives double offenses, a strike defense buff, and some key recovery, which he could use.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 20. It goes up to 20% on both attacks.
And plus the offense is slightly higher on the Awaken equip than the Trunk Stay Back.
My only thing with that is that it's an Awakened equip, and that Gohan one that Pharaoh mentioned covers both defenses. So
I
like,
also have that Goku Black one Z plus. So.
well, that's I remember you farming for that one, so like that's gonna be good at Z plus. Yeah. I think, and this is an equip that should be on him at all times, because if you're going to be running him again, right, he's going to be more than likely with other Saiyan members, because if you're running him Fusion Warriors, pretty much just going to be with the Saiyan battle member. This Awakened start a battle, I highly recommend this to anybody that is watching this right now, to any ranged Saiyan character. If you run pure Saiyans, you run Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 Goku with, you know, Angel Vegeta and Nameku or UI or whoever, this is hands down the best Saiyan equip in the game. If you ask me, that's my personal preference. I don't know what you guys think.
Vegeta?
No, it's an Awakened start a battle.
Awakened start a battle.
Yes, it's Super Saiyan Goku in the front of it. It looks like he's fighting. It's
Oh,
when he's
that
fighting
one.
Cell. It's both defenses on the first 2 slots, and then raw strike defense per Saiyan battle member.
Here's the thing: you're never gonna run on Saiyans because he's replaced by 2 other purples.
No, but what I'm saying is that Fusion Warriors is literally all Saiyans.
Yeah.
So-
you
Yeah.
definitely do that.
So why would you not run this on him? And even
Yeah.
like arguably Future, but 2 out of the 3 units you're bringing are probably just gonna be Saiyans, because you're gonna bring. I mean, when I run Future, 9 out of 10 times I'm bringing purple red, because the Vegeta's support is just disgustingly like too good to give up. Like I just can't give up that support. Like
You gave up.
yeah, and then even like just like after death, he does so much for the team. So yeah, this equipment, hands down, farm it, please. Everyone that runs Saiyans, that has a ranged Saiyan, please just do it. Just do it. Okay.
Do
it.
Do it.
Do it.
Broly. Do it, Broly.
So, oh
And
my God,
equipment-
Virgil.
Do
it.
An equip that has a chance to be even more valuable on VB is Gohan Protecting Me.
Yes, I was just looking at that one. Yeah. Yeah, the base
Oh.
health.
That is such
What
a
a-
good equip.
Yeah.
What about if you're running
That
him
just
on?
gives health and double defense.
Yeah.
That is just a must run.
That's
It's
the
just a
best
must
defensive
run.
equip for Purple Future units for sure. Farrell, what were you saying?
What about if you're running him on Future? I like the equipment. That equipment. Goodbye Dad, with the one with Trunks on it. Future Trunks on it.
It's
Don't
Awakened?
like that one.
It's not Awakened.
Uh,
It's in the exchange shop.
Oh,
Leave it in
Goodbye
the
Dad?
exchange shop. Yeah.
no.
I honestly, I wouldn't say that's the best one. There's better defensive
Yeah,
equips.
it
Like,
also gives minus blast defense.
You could always re-roll that, I suppose, right?
yeah, I mean, it is in the shop, so you can just farm it if you want, but there's just better defensive options. Like like that Gohan Protected Me is just too good, for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking, if you want something basically more easier to get, I suppose. Then.
Yeah, I
There
agree.
you go.
Yeah, if you want something easy to grind up, like say you're low on energy and skip, and you just need equipment, you could definitely farm that. It's not a bad equip. It's just there's better alternatives. The Hurry Vegeta per raw the raw blast attack per Saiyan battle member. Again, if you're running him on a Saiyan on a Fusion Warrior team, this is it. 100% God Key. I mean, you're probably going to be running Vados, but odds are you'll have another 2 Saiyan battle members. So, you know, like you could run Blue Zenkai Goku with
Blue.
yeah, Blue and then VB because he's the purple to cover for him. So there you go. Then Vados. So you could get at least like some decent raw blast attack there with, again, both defenses. You're covering your defenses right there. And then if you're running the ranged Saiyan battle member, you're getting the raw defenses covered as well. So you're not just going to be boosting up the base stats unnecessarily too high. You'll be covering the.
True.
So those two together in conjunction just work really well, and then you can just run either, you know, that Gohan Protect Me one to make them more tanky, or hear me out. You could run something that boosts his special move, which is, yep, the Cell equip, the Hurry Up and Die,
That's what I'm running on.
the what, where he gets hit back from Vegeta. So. The what equip or the Hurry Up and Die is like top tier for sure because you get key recovery special move and blast deck.
Hurry up and die.
Yeah, for real. So I think
honestly, the Awaken you've earned yourself a little reward could be a bit better. If you don't want the special move, if you want a little more strike, you could run that. But yeah, I prefer.
So, will he work better on Future or God Key, in your opinion, Billy?
God Key has Vados. So.
I think God Key has.
God Key wins.
Yeah, well, God Key wins because when you put him on Future, he's competing for 2 other purples.
And you know what though? I've been as much as I've been running PvP in the higher ranks. That's all I see: Vados, the purple VB, and Zamasu.
Yeah.
I mean, corrupt Zamasu.
Yeah, I mean, you could run that, yeah, because you're covering everything there. But when you run him on Future, he's competing for, and even God Key, I mean, UI, you could argue UI, but he's an LF, so, like, if you have this VB higher, like, you're just going to run him over UI. I mean, Future, if you got LF Rose, 2 decent stars, you know, I don't know, they both draw cards on entry, so, like, that's tough. But VB restores his Vanish like Bardock. He doesn't need to hit the ult. He just needs to use it. And then the green card locks in and it removes Dragon Balls. So he has a little bit more utility there than Rose does to some extent. But Vegeta, bringing up the case of Vegeta, right? Purple Vegeta is just so good. Like, oh, another equip that we missed. I'm looking at it right now. This should be fun. Blast attack, base health, and damage to hybrids.
Nani?
That one.
It's such a good equip, dude. Up to 12% on the second slot for base health. 12% to base health.
You're already running a defense equip on him, so like if you.
Well, you don't have to run the other one. This is I think this is the perfect balance. Yeah, I mean, if you're not running that, you could run this. You get higher base health and you get some attack with extra damage to hybrids.
That Future on equip, I just prefer. This gives like more defense.
Yeah,
I'm more of a defensive player. Like, I want like defense in all my units.
That's fair. Pharaoh?
I'll do you one better than that then, if that's the case. This is another a great free metal shop, Z metal option. I'll just smash you to pieces. Plus 13 both strike and blast defense, and plus 22 on blast attack.
Which one is that?
God Key.
It's a God Key.
I'll just smash you to pieces. It got Goku and Super Saiyan God on the little thingy. It's not awakened, so.
Oh yes, no, that's a really good equip. That's a really good equipment for any ranged God Key member for sure, dude. Yeah, double defense and then up to 22% to base blast attack. And then if you're just if you're running him on Future, you're right. You just run the Saiyans don't do limits, and if you're running him on Fusion Warriors with the other Saiyan Fusion Warriors, right? You just run that other Saiyan blast attack. Again, the key thing here, and this is the case with every unit, right? You should more than likely run two equipment that boosts the base stat of whatever you're trying to boost up the most, and then one that does the raw. So I think that's the best option. The ranged Saiyans though have the best defensive equips for sure, I would say, especially if they're God Key, because you know, again, the Proud Warrior is just another case. You run them on God Key, you don't need that ranged Saiyan equip. You can run this one instead. You know, it's pretty much the same thing just for God Key. It's not awakened.
If you want to run VB on God Key, you should get Awakened Master Corn from. That's a pretty good defense equip.
I like that one.
My only one with that equip is that its raids on the first slot are horrible.
Yeah,
It
but
has
overall,
horrible
if you
raids.
get, like, a good roll on it.
Absolutely.
You could use it.
Absolutely. I mean, you cover base blast defense. You could run if you want to run a defensive build for God Key, you could run this with the
Just
Proud
live the
Warrior.
rush while we're speaking.
What's up?
And VB just lived the rush while we're speaking.
Oh, are you playing them right now?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Of course. Of course you are.
You're running a defensive build on them, right?
Yeah, I'm running the Saiyans Don't Do Limits, the future Gohan equip in that cell one.
Oh, there you go. Solid. And
Yeah.
Sans is up there in terms of PvP, guys, if you guys are wondering. He definitely, like, what are you, top 100 right now? I mean, he
Yeah.
fights against me, and I'm always in, like, the top 100. Like, I'm fighting against... I think I'm, like, top 50 right now. So...
Man, we need to fight every day then. So I can get as good as you.
Nah, bro, you got it, dude. Don't worry. Just keep playing the game, for sure.
Maybe
Second anniversary is when I really picked up my gameplay. Like, I hit first place, and I actually tried to, like, end at first on the second anniversary, but I think I held the spot for, like, 3 days, and then we got to, at the last week, and Prof was like, good luck, man. Like, it's really hard because of the JP players. And I was like, nah, I think I got this because I wasn't working at the time, so I just was, like, playing the game 24/7. And, yeah, he was right. Like, the JP player is just, like, cute. Especially before they updated the queue, the JP players just had priority on matchmaking. So, let's move on to Kefla here. This is a weird unit for me because I keep seeing people posting pictures of her, like, doing so much damage, and I'm like, okay, like, I can see it. Like, I read her kit, and I'm like, I see it. But then I use her, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, this is minimal damage here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it. But
I never used Kefla.
I don't know, man.
She is
like Kefla.
okay. She is okay.
Yeah.
He's kind of underwhelming a little.
I think I wouldn't run her on Fusion Warriors. I'm going to be straight up. I think she fits best
Yeah.
on Rival Universe with Vados. Vados is the greed that protects her, and then she's infinitely buffing her. So, like...
And she gets a buff from Kefla. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla.
And like she has a different kit. Like she is not like those other units to use. When you do like a blast, they dodge it, and that's how she works.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely a solid kit, because if you can vanish and then get your opponent to vanish, or, like, if you wait a little bit, get, like, about 30 to 40% of your vanish back, and then make them vanish, you pretty much just have your vanish back.
Yeah.
You should be running the TOP plat equip, hands down. That's just automatically a must on her. Farm this equip well, I guess you can't farm it right now, but when it comes back, if you haven't already farmed it, this is a disgustingly good equip for any Tournament of Power character, because it can just go on any Universe Survival Saga. Up to 35% of base strike attack, and she's a melee unit, so, like, honestly, bro, if you're just trying to boost the strike attack as much as possible, literally just throw this thing on. Throw this on, just do it. Like, there's no reason. Again, it's just the whole Z ability right there, 35%. If you can get it to at least mid-20s, again, just a Z ability. That's a whole nother unit right there.
Barely won against Regen.
Regen? What about Regen?
Yeah, that was the... Yeah, VV survived the rush.
Oh, you're playing against a Regen team? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, VV, like, literally just survived the rush from Zenkai Buu.
Oh.
And he was, like, at, like, 70% HP. He took, like, 1.9.
Oh, it was a green unit, though. To be fair. But
still,
it is...
VV
But
had,
it is...
like, 60%
Was Blue 21 supporting him, though?
No, he had, like, Purple DKP, Ultra Mega Zenkai Buff Red Zamasu, which I killed off instantly.
Okay. I mean, Blue does do a lot of damage, so, like... I mean, I could see it potentially
It was, like,
killing,
doing no
but...
damage to VV. I'm
yeah.
like, is he actually gonna live this?
But, again, Kefla, run that plat equip on her, and honestly, I think the girls equips have the best equipment for her. If you're running her on Rival Universe, which again I suggest to do over Fusion Warriors, if you're gonna run her on Fusion Warriors, literally just run the Yosha equip. Obviously, that TOP equip should always be on there. The Yosha equip, because we already went over that, it does the strike attack, the raw strike attack, and probably this Android 18 equip, where it's base strike attack, base health, and the damage to red. I really think that's like any female warrior that's red, or sorry, no, what is it? Just any girls unit. Sorry, girls should be having this equipment on. 15% to base health, 20% to strike attack, and then obviously red because Gohan. You know, you're gonna run into Gohans, so that's definitely the highest value next to the TOP one. What do you guys think?
Yo, that COP one is nice, but I had two in mind. Where were they? Going full out. The one with Kaba on it.
The awakened one or the non-awakened one?
It's the non-awakened one.
Um,
It gives strike attack for each Rival Universe battle member. Because I mean,
Yes.
the ability buzz strike. Anyway, plus
Yep.
adding more strike plus 5. Then you got those plus 15, plus 13
Yes.
defensive buffs. So yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely like the best Rival Universe equip for me. Yep.
Bailey.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I really hate this, but she in the banner, she's the latest good unit in that banner.
I would agree with you. I think she's underwhelming, but that again, like I'm torn because I literally am seeing screenshots of people just like one comboing blue units with her, and I'm like, bro, how? like yeah, literally, bro. I guess I'm just bad. So yeah, I mean, she has access to like all the Saiyan equips and all the girls equips, and they're all really good. I mean, this Kaioken one's really good for just boosting up base strike attack. The what?
That Awaken 18 equip for Kefla.
Yes. The
Gives, like,
relax, will you?
18% pure.
Yeah. Per
Yeah.
girls.
Awaken relaxing is like 1%, 6% strike attack for girls.
That's crazy. Yeah. You could run red green with her too.
Yeah.
And
So-
also
Red,
Rival
green.
Universe equip, which also gives like insane base stats.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
Or,
Yeah, we just went over that. We were saying that that's like just the must. Like that should just always be on her.
or,
And UI plot. And, yeah, that's it.
or I
If you're
got
running her on Rival Universe, let me find it. Where is it?
I got the good.
Explosive Flash.
I got a good one. Like it's not hits, but the team. Like a new hit is really good for her too. to
Oh,
team
the
up.
double defense and crit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hit. No,
You know that Explosive Clash equip?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones.
Pure
Yeah.
Strike with Kefla.
And that's in the shop, so
And
you can
you-
just farm that one.
And if you also farm it with Awaken or Relax, you're getting so much pure.
Yeah.
And if you also just use the UI equip too, and just get 35%.
Well, that's what I'm
base.
saying. Like, if you run just the UI equip alone and you get a really high base stat on that second one, you could just run 2 pure boosters for the other equips.
Yo, what
Those equips are insane.
when did that equip come out?
Here's just a slight suggestion. Like, if you don't want to farm those equips, you can also farm this. That's the Spirit, which gives 15% Vanish Gauge recovery.
Funny enough, I recently Z-plussed this equip because I just like happened to get like a red slot. Like I was just doing like adventures or whatever, and I got a red slot. I was like, oh, let me just boost this one up for jokes.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a gold slot on the second one on the first roll, and I was like, bro, there's no way I don't Z plus this right now because and I didn't realize I had Vanish Gauge. I was like, dude, that's such like Vanish Gauge recovery on like if you're running 18. Like
Oh
it's just
my
a side
God.
note, just like run this equip on 18, bro, because you know the minute someone switches on you, you're gonna run a longer
Don't give the
combo.
18 players ideas. Don't give them
Bro.
ideas.
No,
Bro,
no.
listen. All right. I have an idea for you. Run only 18 when you fight against LF Gohan. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Only run 18 against Pro.
You'd have a heyday, dude.
Billy. So,
Yeah.
like Green Ops did tell you about this, not annoying team you deal with. Do you remember that? Like, Green Ops did tell you about the annoying team you to make.
What? Her Vados in
Like-
18?
No, Frieza. And
Frieza.
the Frieza bring 2 cards or 2 special cards and.
Oh. Yes, but that's a different. I actually tried running that yesterday and I lost a fight and I got good partied. I was running LF Frieza, Merge Zamasu, and then Green Cooler, and I was just like trying to feed Merge Zamasu blue cards. So, I mean it.
Blue card, bro, is toxic.
Yeah, I was trying to run him on powerful opponent, but LF Frieza just like, as good as he is with only one LOE character, just can't tank. And then Green Metal Cooler is kind of just like falling off a little bit because Saiyans are so strong and Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 exists, and you know 2 of those units are regen, and yeah, so even at high stars, Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 Goku just melts. But you know, anyways,
Yeah.
that's
You know
another
that,
topic
like,
for another day.
Silver Trunks equip.
Which one?
That like awaken you stay here or something. Like it's a
Yes.
silver Trunks equip.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think-
pull it up.
Are we talking about Merge Zamasu again? Are we just going back to Merge
No,
Zamasu?
I'm just like on a side note.
Is it silver?
like
You
this-
said it's silver, right?
Yeah, it's silver.
Oh yeah. It's for Vegeta family, right? What's going on?
Yeah, I literally, first thing, gold slot, and then I just re-roll a third slot, and I just get like a red slot. Like, that's first try. Like,
Oh my god. Yeah, that. I mean, I have that equipped with my the first and last slot gold, but the middle slot will not go gold for me. So, but that's a different equip for a different team for a different day.
Yeah.
But pretty much though, the new units on this banner, I mean, their tags, bro. Like their tags just cover so much. I think that's where the other banner falls short, is that it's GT, and GT needs a lot more equipment support. And I mean, they're getting it. They're definitely getting it for sure. But as of now, the future God Key girls, Fusion Warrior, like they all just already have access to Super Saiyans. Such disgustingly good equipment already. So, I mean, what you guys should just get from this again, depending on the teams you're running on, more than likely you're going to be running these units on God Key. Definitely just go, I would suggest the defensive build, because Vado, you're going to be running Vados if you're running God Key. And, I mean, I main God Key. I always have. But if you can just make them as defensive as possible, you're good, because Vados is the offensive support, and a lot of the other God Key units support each other in terms of buffs. So you're pretty much set there offensively. So other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know down below what you guys think. Maybe what you run on one of these new units. Just let us know. If you have any suggestions, also let us know. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Yep.
Hey.